Fox News hosted a live town hall event last night with Donald Trump, but I didn't see it. I didn't even hear about it until after it was over because I don't watch Fox News anymore. I switched over to Newsmax after they fired Tucker Carlson and was pleasantly surprised that it's a fantastic network with great hosts, great guests, and you won't be subjected to content like this.
We are celebrating LGBTQ plus Pride Month by highlighting the community's culture and history.
And on this Thursday morning, we learn about Billy Beane, the only openly gay former Major League Baseball player.
Who want to do some special things. Fox News national correspondent Brian Yanis joins us now.
Some special things, highlighting gay culture. That's Fox News.
Good morning. In the 146-year history of Major League Baseball, 20,132 professional baseball players have put on a uniform, and there have only been 2 openly gay players, Glenn Burke, who came out while playing in the 70s and later died of AIDS complications, and Billy Beane.
Gee, who could have imagined that his career would have ended that way? I mean, what's next? Is Fox News going to celebrate a gay priest? Oh, wait, what's this?
June is Pride Month, and to celebrate, we are shining a spotlight on those in the LGBTQ plus community who work to encourage love and acceptance. Fox News national correspondent Brian Yanis interviewed Georgia State Senator Kim Jackson, who is also an Episcopal priest. Hey, Brian.
Good morning, Ainsley. Well, State Senator Kim Jackson represents not only a historic shift in Georgia's politics, her life story teaches us all something about grace, servant leadership, and courage.
Actually, it teaches us what kind of a network Fox News is. And stay tuned because there's plenty more to come in this video. But real quick, subscribe to my channel if you're new here because obviously you're not going to find news and analysis like this anywhere else. And by the way, the Episcopal Church is a heretical denomination that obviously allows not only gay and lesbian and transgender priests, but they endorse abortion. The denomination literally endorses abortion. Obviously, they are a satanic church, but they do call themselves Christians, so just a heads up about the Episcopalians.
God has called me to be this authentic person who is, yes, I am a lesbian, and I'm also called to pastor, and I have the great privilege of being able to serve as an elected official.
Obviously, she never read the Bible, or most likely doesn't care what it says, because the Episcopal Church is an abomination. And it's not just in the Old Testament, like most people think, in the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13, but also the New Testament, Romans, chapter 1, verse 26 through 27, and 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9 through 10. But it gets even worse because Fox News is literally a sponsor for LA Pride, the very organization that is organizing the Pride Night at Dodger Stadium, which is hosting the drag queen nun group, the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, literally being funded by Fox News. There's no question about it. This is LA Pride's website showing that the Fox Corporation is a sponsor and has been for many years. This is the Fox Corporation website showing, of course, that they are the parent company of Fox News. See, I told you should subscribe to my channel. Fox is also very proud of their diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is their corporate social responsibility report from a few years ago, showing, of course, the Fox News anchors there, and they're also the owner of Fox Sports. And they brag about all the social justice projects that they're involved in. And one of them is the Los Angeles LGBT Center, where they say, in connection with Pride Month, Fox sponsored supplies for 90 participants in the Los Angeles LGBT Center Culinary Arts Program, which provides culinary job training to underserved youth and seniors in the local LGBT community. The program gives participants the skills needed for long-term employment in the culinary field. So Fox News is concerned that there aren't enough LGBT chefs in America. Well, no wonder Fox News' ratings have collapsed, and I'm proud to help with their ruin. And thankfully, Newsmax's ratings have skyrocketed. Of course, there's a tsunami this year of LGBTQ plus propaganda in the mainstream media, in department stores, in the U.S. military, and I'm already sick of it. And they got an early start this year because 1 month just isn't enough for them, so they had to get started in the middle of May. The late, great Norm Macdonald had some thoughts on this. Here he is talking with Dennis Miller years ago about a stand-up set that he did in San Francisco one time.
There were these old men and old ladies like with these signs that said, "We are proud of our gay son." you know? And so I was saying, that's an odd thing to be proud of, you know, because it's not an achievement, you know? It's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. And I just wondered, I had a hard time believing that these 50, 60-year-old men are actually bragging, you know, at work like they're, hey, Bill, you know, my kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, you know, first in his class, you know what I mean? Now he's articling over at a law firm, and, oh yeah, he loves you know? This kid. He can't get enough in his mouth. This kid's always cooked.
But according to the ADL, it's a conspiracy theory that there's any kind of an agenda going on, and conspiratorial narratives about the LGBTQ plus community have inspired hate-fueled boycott campaigns against companies like Target and Bud Light. Wikipedia has an entire page calling it a baseless conspiracy theory, saying since the early 2020s, members of the far right and a growing number of mainstream conservatives, since they're not such cowards anymore, although they still mostly are, in the United States have falsely accused LGBT people and their allies and progressives in general of systematically using LGBT education and campaigns as a method of child grooming. I guess it's just a coincidence that all of the founding fathers of the LGBT movement, from Harry Hay back in the 1950s to Harvey Milk and Dr. John Money, all openly endorsed that. Harry Hay, who is literally one of the founding fathers of that movement, going back to the 1950s, he started a secret society called the Mattachine Society in order to promote that agenda. And even in the 1990s, he was literally an advocate for NAMBLA. Join my Locals community by clicking the link in the description below, and I'll post more about him over there later. All of these companies, from Target and Kohl's to PetSmart, should get the Bud Light treatment. A company, by the way, which has lost $27 billion over the last 3 months since this backlash began. Oh, and by the way, the promo code MAGA25 should still save you 25% off of any of my shirts this weekend at markdice.com if you plug it in at the checkout. Teespring sponsors the code, my t-shirt distributor, and they said that it would be good for a certain budget amount, and they would give me a heads up a couple days in advance when it was getting close to running out, and I haven't heard from them yet, so it should still work. So order your Wanted for President shirt, your Conspiracy Theorist for Right shirt, an Ultra MAGA shirt, or any of my awesome designs, all available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Give the promo code MAGA25 a try at the checkout, and check them out!